8:13 right now, and Pix 11 is your back-to-school headquarters, and we're committed to getting parents and students ready for the new school year. We're counting down to the first day of school, which is less than 3 weeks away. Can you believe that?
I cannot believe it. So the back-to-school shopping rush for clothes and supplies is underway, but you can't forget about the mental preparation to make sure you and your child transition into the new school year with ease. So joining us this morning is Dr. Noah St. John, the CEO of SuccessClinic.com, with his unique approach. So good morning, Dr. Noah. Thanks for being with us.
Great to be here.
All right, so you've come up with this simple and effective method to relieve stress for both parents and students during this back-to-school time. So you call it the snack method. Explain to us what it is.
Absolutely. I love to teach in acronyms because people remember acronyms very well. So the S in snack, in my snack methods, first stands for sleep. Now, sleep is a very, very important part of mental health. And so we need to get better sleep both for parents and kids. Now, of course, that's easier said than done, right? Everybody knows we need more sleep, but people find it much harder to get sleep these days. So here are a few tips that you can do. First of all, make sure you set a consistent routine for your sleep. All right, so don't go to bed at 9 o'clock one night and 11 o'clock the next, and then 8:30. Try to keep it the same time every night. Also, dim the lights in your room, in your bedroom, and also, very important, limit screen time before bedtime. Because just having, whether it's the TV or your phone, you really want to limit that screen time. I always like to do a screen no more than 90 minutes before going to bed. So really encourage kids to turn off their phones, get off the TV, and really get that dark room. I know it sounds simple, and it is simple because we humans live on a circadian rhythm, so the human body responds to light and dark.
So shut it down.
Yeah. Now, Doctor, you talk about getting the kids to bed at the right time, but you also mentioned the parents. They've got to get enough sleep, too. Tell me about that.
Well, I mean, you know, we're human, too, right? We're parents. We're human, too.
Mom and Daddy need sleep.
Exactly. Yeah, Mommy and Daddy need their sleep. And you can totally say that. All right, kids, Mommy and Daddy need their sleep. Let's go to bed.
So the N is what then? So you say sleep and go eat.
So the N stands for nutrition. Nutrition is very important, right? Again, for our mental health, our emotional health. And so you want to make it fun, right? When I was growing up, my mom is Sicilian, and so she had us kids help out in the kitchen. So mom and dad have the kids help out in the kitchen. A lot of that is lost today. And the parents are running around doing everything for the kids, which is wonderful. You love your kids. You want to do everything for them. But include them in healthy snacks. And also make weekends a time for food preparation for the week to come. And make it a fun game and a fun exercise that the whole family can enjoy.
Okay, now, Doctor, this one's interesting. Next up, afformations, which are different from affirmations. Okay, what are they, and how can they empower both parents and children to adopt a positive mindset?
Yes, absolutely. So afformations is something that I invented 26 years ago. It's called my afformations method. I've written 24 books on the subject.
Wow. And
so this is my book of afformations. You can go to AFFORMATIONS, afformations.com, the official afformations page. So an affirmation is a statement like, I'm calm, I'm happy. And your brain goes, no, you're not. And so what I invented was a process called afformations, which you ask empowering questions like, why am I so calm? Why am I so confident? Why am I so healthy? Why do I love getting a good night's sleep? Now, using the embedded presupposition factor of the brain, your brain will automatically search for answers to questions. And so kids love my afformations method. So parents and teachers even, teach it to your kids. Go to afformations.com, learn more about it, and you will be amazed. We have so many stories of how afformations have changed people's lives, helping them sleep better, helping them have better mental and emotional health, even helping kids go to college that they never even thought they could. So It's an incredibly powerful and yet very simple method.
All right, moving on to C.
Yeah, C stands for commitments. See, a lot of times we are overcommitted today. There's so many activities out there, right? And so we want to make sure to keep our commitments in line, right? And so make sure that you don't overcommit. One thing parents need to do is learn how to say no. Learn how to say no to things that are going to take them off track. All right, so make sure you have those commitments. And also another great tip is have a family calendar. I was working with one family, my clients, and they said that they started to have all their kids, at 4 kids, so big family, right? But they had all different colors, right? So have, Johnny in blue and Sally in red or whatever color they like, and then have that on a family calendar so everybody can see where everybody is going on each day of the week. And that makes it another fun activity that the family can all do together.
All right, the next you say is keeping connected. It's critical. So how can you ensure that your child is developing positive relationships?
Well, you want to foster those relationships. So the K is, you're right, keep connected. So we got to keep connected, parents to other parents and kids to other kids, as well as in the family unit. So there's so many methods to keep connected now on social media, but also we want to make sure not just to have everything online, right? We want to make sure that we're having those connections that are offline as well. So doing those fun school activities, but remember, don't overcommit, going back to the C. And so the point is that you want to keep those connections because those are going to make for a healthy and happy environment. And also, don't ask your kids, so how was school today? That's the worst question that you could ever ask a kid. How was school today? What are they going to say? Fine. Right?
Yep.
So what do you want? You want to ask it more like, well, what did you learn today? What was one thing that you found out today? And also a great game that you could play is, what's one thing you're grateful for today?
I like that one. I like that one, Dr. Noah St. John. Thanks for being with us with these great tips.
Yeah.
And
My
sharing
pleasure.
snacks. We'll incorporate the snack method at home with a little bit of snacks.
That's right. I was going to say, you thought it was